Hey guys, welcome back. It is Storm, and this is episode 40 of my single-player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going well. So I'm over here inside our blacksmith shop. This is where I do a lot of my smelting and cooking and all those wonderful things. So we've got ourselves a visitor. How you going, buddy? But yeah, I was just over here and I noticed something in the background. This guy, I don't know where he got in, but creeper's gonna creep, I guess. So I guess there is a black spot around here somewhere. I don't light up my island completely, so there are still quite a lot of spaces where mobs can spawn. Oh, that's a bit weird, didn't render down there. But yeah, I like to think the island's a little bit dangerous. It need to have your wits about you when you want to navigate around in this place. I think it just keeps the game interesting. If you're going to keep everything mob-proof, then what's the point? So what I wanted to do in this episode was show you guys what I've been working on in the nether, and for that, I want to grab one of these guys, one of my horses. This is probably a space that I don't really come into much at all. I don't even know if you guys have even seen this place. So let's just see. This is behind this tavern looking thing here. Yeah, this is one of the original builds I made out of the new hardened clay blocks when they got first added to the game. But yeah, I haven't really used this building much, and I've got these horses stashed in the mountain behind it. So I probably need to try and create an open area somewhere for my horses so I can see them a bit more and try and use them a bit more. It's one of those things that get added to the game, and unless you make an effort to use them, then you don't. So yeah, let's grab ourselves a horse now. Which one should we grab? This is going to be high chance that this horse will die. Should we go with a donkey? I don't know if I'll bring myself to use a donkey. How about you? Do you look nice? He's a little bit slow. We'll go with this guy. In fact, how do I... Let's try doing it like this. I have to figure out how I'm going to get a horse down into the nether. I haven't tried doing that yet, but I think I can get it all the way through, going through this system without hopefully suffocating myself to death. So let's go check it out and test out this system. And hopefully the horse doesn't die in the portal, but we'll find out. So come on, horsey. In you go. There we go. Alright. See you on the other side, horse. Oh! Well, that was weird. No, don't go through, horse. Come back to me. Alright. Let's ride on through. Now, what I want to do is basically have a spot where I can tie up my horses, or have my horses stationed somewhere. I was originally going to use this area for that, but with the cactuses, I think they'll just die, so I don't think I'll be doing that. Yeah, I need to find somewhere to put these horses. But anyway, let's take a look at this. These pathways that I've been working on, and let's test them out with the horse. Hopefully I don't go... In fact, let's just try this down on this end. Yeah, good. I can't just ride off the edge. That was something I was a bit concerned about with the fence. I didn't want to be able to ride off, and it looks like I can't. And this section here is still incomplete. It's still only one block wide, really. So we'll just cruise on over this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this section, whether or not I'm going to create a glass floor like that, or just put a solid floor. I think I'm going to go with a solid floor because I like to think wherever I've got the spots over the lava, or these bridge kind of spots, that's where I'll have the glass. Well, that's what I'm thinking of doing. And everywhere else, like here, I'll have just a solid floor. Well, that's the plan anyway. So I worked on these bridges, so this was all worked on since the last episode, or last couple of episodes. I don't think you guys have seen this. This keeps on going. It is quite a long pathway. It takes a lot of effort to build up the paths. And probably would still need to use speed potion or something on my horse to make it a bit faster still. Because as you can see, it keeps on going. So this is another... I think this is the final bridge here. This takes us all the way through to the Guardian farm. So it's pretty cool. So I've worked on all these open spots. So this is... Oh, got to remember, this railing here is not complete yet. I ran out of netherrack. So I need to grab some more of that. And then just down here is where we've got ourselves the Guardian farm. So it's not too far, really. But there we go. That's the Guardian farm there. But what I'm going to do is I need to go do some enchanting. Because I worked through quite a lot of my picks. I think this pick's almost gone as well. And I also lost my boots and I lost my sword. Both of them succumbed to damage. So I need to go and enchant some new equipment. Get some new tools, and for that I think we'll head over to the desert village and we'll try out the new the library that we've got there with the enchanting system. Oh, what's your head, buddy? And I'm stuck. Alright, I'll see you guys at the desert village. Careful, buddy, you're trampling my crops. Alright guys, so I'm over here in the desert village, and I thought I'd show you guys a couple of changes I've made to the library before we do the enchanting. This is based on some feedback that you guys had left around using the white stained glass, and some of you guys thought it was too bright, so I've switched out with black, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like this better, or if I like the white better. I switched out the top windows because, you know, Microsoft's moving in, so got to put in their logo. But yeah, this is something a little bit different. I'm not sure if I'm totally sold on having black. I might like the white better, but I'll let you guys decide. I can go either way. Yeah, I don't know. Just something about it just makes it... doesn't quite seem as right. But anyway, let's move on. Let's do some enchanting. I did put in here a hidden crafting table. Aha, so one of these guys. There we go. So we just press the button and we get one of these things magically appear. This was featured in one of my redstone for your home videos. I'll put a link in the video description if you want to check it out, where I build one of these things. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can easily do that to build my tools and my picks and whatever I need to craft. So I've got myself a number of diamond tools here. I want to do some enchanting, so let's see what we can get. So let's try with a pick first, shall we? Unbreaking. Unbreaking as well. What about on the boots? Anything? Ooh, depth strider. Always take that. Let's get rid of that. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh. We'll have to live with it, I guess. Now we've got a whole lot of levels, so we can probably do some enchanting for days here if we wanted to, but let's see what we can get on a pick. Efficiency. Always need efficiency. Knockback. We'll definitely take efficiency over knockback, so let's try that out. What else do we get? Anything? It's a standard work pick. We'll take that one. What else are we going to get here? Protection on boots. Let's try unbreaking on a... I don't know if I want that on a sword. Another unbreaking. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Oh, yes. That's pretty much the best kind of boots you can get. Pretty happy with that. Protection, depth strider, unbreaking. You just need to put feather falling on this, and then that'll be a decent pair of boots. So I'll wear those. Whoops. This one. Yeah. Alright, so let's just try to do one more, maybe. Let's try. I wanted myself a sword, so... Knockback. Damn it. I don't want knockback. Fortune. Okay. Why not? Yeah, that's decent. Half decent. Smite. No. Don't want smite. Smite's not that helpful actually. Alright, so it doesn't look like we've got ourselves a sword. In fact, I don't think I've got myself a one of those ender chests out here. I don't think I've got one out of my desert village. Is there one in here? So there's one up the top here? I'm not sure. Nope. Alright. There you go. We've got ourselves a passenger. Who are you? You're a shepherd. And you're a fisherman. Alright. Good to see we've got our villagers still alive. Should see a lot more than those guys though. Joe should be around here somewhere. These guys are having a party. Who's in here? Oh. Just a lab coat man. Who's this? You're hiding in a corner. I see you though. You can't hide from me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put these tools away, and then I want to do a bit of building. Why is this door open? Someone trying to escape? Maybe. Well, I can't close the door for the life of me. Alright, we've got ourselves a spider doing the breakdance. I was just seeing if the iron golem was going to come around and teach this guy a lesson, but doesn't look like it. This guy's holding something. Who knows what? Got a... It's like we're under attack or something. Come on, Guardian, where are you? Get over here. Wouldn't it be interesting if these guys could knock down fences and whatnot? What on earth is he holding? It looks like he was holding something. Oh. Could have been nothing. So, okay, so let's just put these things away. And what are we going to do here? Oh yeah, I've got some silk touch. Do I want silk touch on any of these? Well, I don't need that pick. And that one can... Yeah, let's just leave a couple of these things here. I don't want this to be my main enchanting area. I do want to have the main enchanting over on the island itself. So this is really just a place to, when I want to come over and do some trading and I want to combine some equipment from trades. So there is a toolsmith in here that is selling the golden, or not golden, but the diamond equipment. I think he's got the pick with Unbreaking 3 on it. It's a pretty half decent trade, and it's loading a low level number of emeralds. Wow, I can't get that out. Okay, so let's put these stuff away and then we'll go build something else. So what I want to work on next is starting to figure out the path system on my island here. So some of you guys have seen me build on my pathways and my bridges and whatnot, and this is the bridge that joins the island here to our desert village. But what I want to start thinking about is how do I connect up the pathways around some of the main buildings I've got now and creating sections where I can build future projects, because that's what I want to start working on soon, is some larger projects, some building activities, and throw in some redstone as well. And for that I have to start figure out where I can do the building, particularly if I want to ride horses around my island here. So what I've been thinking about is where can I put my main pathways in, because coming off this bridge down here, there's no real easy way into the island or the main builds that I've got around here. Typically what I do is I just come through here and jump through my cow farm. Not the most efficient way, I guess I get to say hi. Hey, what are you doing in here, Mr. Sheepy? And I kind of hear a zombie here somewhere, which is... don't know where he could be, but anyway. Yeah, so this is what I do, is I just cruise on through here, and then this is pretty much now we're into the main path system that goes around the island. And some of it's 2 blocks wide, 3 blocks wide, 1 block wide. But I like that varying kind of width. But yeah, what I need to think about is where do I put the main paths around some areas that aren't quite accessible. For one, getting in from the bridge down this way and joining up with this path, and I think the most logical spot for it is right through this section here, right through this wheat farm. Now I don't need this wheat farm here, it's a nice open area for growing the wheat, but I do have an actual wheat farm up the top of my island in my hobby farm, and that's an area that I also want to work on. So this bridge I'm probably going to redo, because it's only 1 block wide, although I could get a horse through that, it'll be a little bit cramped. This section here I'm quite happy to leave with 1 block wide for most of the pathways, just because it's nice and cozy, and I think this kind of area here suits having a cut down version of the paths. But there will be more open areas around on the island where you can navigate more easily. Hey, this is another one of these black sheep. What are you doing out here? These guys are on the loose, it seems. But yeah, there's a few things that I need to figure out for the pathway. Oh, this is something else that I had worked on. A little bit gimmicky, but it's a nice way to harvest the pumpkins. So yeah, I have to think about the pathway and where I can join up the main paths, which ones I want to keep this kind of width nice and open versus which ones I want to be more condensed, and how can I start connecting up some of these main path systems. So what we're going to work on first is cutting through this wheat farm, and for that I think we're just going to plough straight right through the middle of it. Go big or go home, I guess. So what I'm going to do is chop my way through and probably connect up with this path just here. So sorry, Mr. Scarecrow, you're going to have to go first. So let's chop this down and yeah, then figure out how we're going to make the path look half decent as well. I might leave the wheat here and leave it on the side of the road or something like that. Yeah, maybe. But I think what we'll do is we'll just take out this wheat along this edge. I do want to make it basically 3 blocks wide for the main paths areas here anyway, because that's the kind of width that I'm going with, and that's where it will connect up to here. So what I'm going to have to do is chop down this entranceway. This is no more. Oh, I have to think of where I'm going to put you. I have to think about where I'm going to put this guy. Let's take off his leash. Maybe you can come up here against the tavern here somewhere. Let's put you down this end. Right about here. Here you go. Plenty of space to walk around. They've got some snacks here on the go if you get hungry. All good. Alright, so let's tear ourselves down this sign. And then we have to think about the path, but what I'm going to do is just make a bit of progress, and then I'll show you guys what I've come up with. Oh, this is hard work working on these paths. I think we need to take our sleeves off. Let's just do that now, shall we? There we go. Now we're in work mode. So this is what the path is currently looking like. I don't mind it. It's starting to come together. I need to roughen up this part down here and extend it down further, but and also work on the transition because it currently just drops off here. But I've probably a few ways I could do that. But as for, well, this is hard to, my goodness, cannot steer. There we go. It's hard to walk backwards. But yeah, this is what the path currently looks like, and yeah, it's okay. How you going, cow? Doing the breakdance, I see. He's all happy about it. And it connects up to this pathway quite nicely. This part's a little bit close. Oh, fireworks going off. This part's here nice and cozy, which I don't mind. I like that look. And it currently looks a little bit weird, but I think it'll look better once I put some grass blocks along here, and I could just grow some... Well, I was just thinking, what on earth was that black thing just there? And it's one of these guys. I need my ender pearls. So, sorry, buddy, but you have to die. I need your pearls. Hey, he's actually got the... You've got my grass block. Is this guy going to die? There we go. I don't have looting on this sword, unfortunately. This is just one of my throwaway swords. It's like he pulled it from here. Alright. I can always plug that hole up. Okay, so this is what it currently looks like, and yeah, I think it just needs a bit more work, but I think it will come together quite nicely. And I've now got a clear way into the island, and next part up is just up in here. I think up here what I'm going to do... I thought I saw a zombie just in there somewhere. Maybe I'm seeing things. I just need to work on this transition here a little bit as well, because I think this area just here, I don't know why this is elevated by a block. It doesn't need to be. I sort of have to go up and then onto this bridge. So I think I might lower this section by a block. Make this transition here look a little bit nicer as well, so let's just do that. So there we have it. This little section here is lowered by a block. I think it looks a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. It does make this bridge here stand out a little bit, so I'm going to tear this down. Not sure what I'm going to replace it with yet. But I could probably, yeah, just tear this down and just see what I think looks nice. And I think this area here looks a little bit nicer in terms of its transition of heights. So I'm pretty happy with the way this pathway is coming together. Yeah, and I'm thinking of, do I want to have this 3 blocks wide? Don't know. But I figure, why not tear this thing down? I haven't really got a strong attachment to it. It's probably gone by its use-by date. I'm still using these netherrack fences here. We've got all these fancy new coloured fences, so I'm going to tear this down, and then let's take a look to see what we could put here. So the bridge is no more, and looks like we've got ourselves a visitor trying to say hi. I'm not sure what you're doing here, buddy. You're not welcome. And yeah, it kind of opens up this. This is something interesting. It's nice, a nice little open space here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here, but... Uh-oh. Did this guy blow up? Hope not. Where'd he go? Did I kill him? I guess I did. Okay, so yeah, this area here, yeah, creates a few opportunities, I think, with what we could build here. But yeah, I probably won't do that in this episode. But now that we've got it cleaned up, we can at least think about what we can build here. So let me know what you guys have in mind. Could just do a simple bridge, or maybe have it at this level, or put just lily pads over the top of this water. I could remove the water altogether, I guess. Those are all possible options. But yeah, so this pathway comes along here, then we can cruise up into the center part of the island through this part. Now I have to think about how I can get to this other side here through the blacksmith. So this is all the blacksmith area here, and then this is where some of the more open paths are as well, so on this side of the island. So I have to think about how I can connect up to here, and for that we'll probably have to come through this section, I think. Could probably make this 2 blocks wide, and that wouldn't be so bad coming through here with 2 blocks. And yeah, this pathway here can come down and quite easily join down to here, I think. And that will still leave me enough room for what I want to do over here, which was rebuild this blacksmith. I want to do a renovation here. I want to pretty much change out the look and shape of this building. Add a bit more functionality to it, and put a few different designs into that building. So I need some space for that, but I think I've got plenty of room if I extend this out this way a bit towards the pathway. And yeah, I should still have enough room. What are you doing out here, piggy? Wow. All my animals are getting loose. Interesting. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, what we are going to do is try and move or merge this pathway up into our blacksmith. So, there we go, that pathway is almost done. I just need to put in a few more rough spots around the place, but I'm pretty happy with the way it's turning out. And yeah, is that overkill? Should be alright. One thing when you're using these mossy stone blocks, it's always easy to overuse it, but I think that combination's okay. And I'll put some tall grass around here as well once things start to grow a little bit. Hey little guy, how you going? You come to checking out the path? Good to see. Whoa, a feisty little guy. I think he fell right into the lava just then. That was rather funny. But yeah, we got this pathway well underway now, and pretty much is done. Might have to think about this area here. I might change this a little bit. Yeah, just something about it doesn't quite sit right with me. Sits right well with me. Well, that still didn't make sense. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, this pathway I think is starting to come together. That's what I was trying to say. So, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we've made some good progress with the pathways here. In the next few episodes, I want to start doing some larger builds, so let me know what you want to see me build onto this island here. There's quite a little side projects I've got underway that I'll give you guys an update on later on as well. But that's where things are at, and thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys liked this kind of layout type of video. It's something I don't always do, but it's a skeleton down there. In fact, do I have my bow? I do. Let's see if we can snipe this guy to finish the episode. Oh, got you, buddy. Trying to steal my wheat down there. I see you. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, see you guys. Cheers.